I almost did it again. Ladies and gentlemen, I have now unmuted my mic, thank goodness, and I'm not going to be alone this cast. That's right, PlagueDota is going to be joining me, ladies and gentlemen, for Truesight TV. This is game number 2 between Isurus and 2kill/Megalodon Gaming Plague. How's it going, man?
Oh, you know, doing alright. Finally off the phones for the first time in 12 days, so...
That's nice.
Yeah, it is. It is incredibly nice. So, I guess I've got some South American Dota 2 with 2kill and Isurus. Yeah. Isurus is Argentinian, right? And is 2kill Brazilian?
Yep, it's the Jajas versus your Huehues. 2kill, not looking so hot in game number 1. Had a tiny, and his courier died, and then things just fell apart. As soon as we had an Ags up, it was pretty much GG. So
yeah, I was up and about doing some other stuff, but I did catch a little bit of the game. Probably wasn't I don't know. Yeah, just what would I want to say? Like unforgiving, unfortunate circumstances is probably what was the issue there?
I believe there was a Quap ult, and that was pretty much it. And you can see they first banned the Quap. They ain't playing around. Isurus actually banning out the Spirit Breaker, which they had on the team last game. Now grab the Visage first, so...
Now, Visage was just nerfed like a couple days ago because just of how strong Visage was before, but I still think Visage is a really strong hero, especially like with the change to the familiars. Even though it does take 3 attacks now, it's still like it's still super annoying to deal with.
Yeah, you can't just one-shot them anymore. And it's led some players to be like, oh, well, I'll just build a Mask of Madness up against the familiars because extra attack. No, don't try it. It's a bad idea. So now the question becomes for 2kill, do we pick the Drow, or do we just say, maybe they won't pick the Drow, when we all know they will?
Yeah, I think you could still... I think if I were 2kill, yeah, you would definitely want to pick up the Drow, because the Drow Visages you were talking about is just super strong, especially like with the familiars being more tanky, more or less now. It's probably a good idea to go ahead and pick it or ban it out.
Yeah.
Guess we'll
see.
Yeah, hopefully it will. Hopefully we'll find out here before too long. They're taking a long time right now. They're just eating right through their reserve time.
And I started the cast, I said something, and then I'm like, oh wait, that's only one ban. What are we going to talk about? Oh my god.
Well, we could talk about, I don't know, do you watch football?
No.
Oh. Well, there's this big controversy going on now.
Is it like the balls controversy?
Yeah, it's like the balls, you know, like
is it somehow better?
About the balls. It's about the balls shrinking.
But the one where the guy was like, I don't want them touching my balls. I don't want them messing with my balls. Like, no.
It's like
just stop now. Okay, well,
but we do have a couple picks coming out. Shaker and Shadow Fiend. That's going to be your duo in the mid lane because Shaker is generally picked as a complement to Shadow Fiend, and you usually run a Shaker as kind of a roamer in the mid lane, so you can protect your Shadow Fiend and secure them farm. And he's going to be stacking in the jungle, making sure that there's some sweet quad stacks available for the Shadow Fiend to just raise down in the later stages.
Oh, and Isurus going to say, okay, we just need the Visage. We don't need a Drow. Who needs Drow, man? That's so last week. Pick up the Drow. Now the question becomes, 2kill, like, do we ban the Drow, or are they really not going to pick it?
Well, this isn't...
They have to ban DDX's Storm. You've seen him play Storm, right, Plague?
Yeah, DDX is super good at the Storm.
You can't give it to him.
But I think this might be an off-lane brew, because you can get away with that, especially with the early point in Drunken Brawler, because just the dodge chance, even though it's only 10%, it's still pretty strong. And
that's what they ran last game anyway, and it worked beautifully for them. In fact, I want to say Brew even got a kill in the lane at some point.
5 seconds remaining. Yeah, it would. and Brew's just really good overall versus like melee heroes. So I don't know if you'd wanna pick it up this early, because I would like to see what he would be laning against. But what you could also do is pick up a hero for an aggressive tri lane, because Visage does fairly well in the aggressive tri. You just get a second level 2, so you have your Grave Shield and Soul Assumption, or you don't even need the level 2 really. You can fight pretty early if you run an aggressive tri with Visage, so you could secure your Brewmaster safe lane farm, or you could even run the aggressive tri with the Brew. The draft is too much of its in its infant state for us to really know what's going to be coming up.
Yeah. It's like looking at a child and saying, oh, well, this is going to be an architect. How do you know? You don't know nothing. Hush your mouth.
I don't like to pick this early, because I just don't think Rubik is like, you don't pick the Rubik up this early, because there's not really a good spell to steal. Yeah, you can get familiars, but you don't have some.
But it's like, it's just kind of okay. That's nice.
Yeah.
I mean, Bruce Split is a pretty easy one to grab, actually, but at that point, Brew's already used it. Your team fight is likely over. And if you've lived through the split, chances are the split isn't doing too much, you know?
Yeah, and I don't think maybe 2Kill just really likes the support, but there's also not like right now there's no spell that makes Rubik super great, and I don't like to pick at all. But and yeah, then they pick up Viper. I guess you can get Viper Strike, but it's not. But
Viper Strike is really good though.
Yeah, but you're gonna be. But the thing is I don't think Rubik's gonna be able to do enough, and he's not gonna be able to securely levels, because you could definitely run an aggressive try with throw. You get early point into frost arrows, and then you just fight.
And you've already given away that you want to run something like an offlane Zeus or an offlane Earthshaker here, by picking up these 3 support heroes here. They do want to get away with some sort of greedy carry. I can already see it. And Weaver is a very smart ban here. Wouldn't be too surprised to see it. So far we're saying Dolce offlane Brew, DDX probably mid Viper, and then Pepito with the Drow Ranger. What is their last support here?
The last support's probably. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a Lion. Lion's not banned out. Lion's really good with those 2 CCs, even though he's not like super great in like an aggressive lane. But you can still you could still also run conventional lanes, or the conventional 1-1-3, or even a 2-1-2 lineup. Or what you could do is pick up like a Witch Doctor.
Okay.
That's greedy.
I like this. It's greedy, but okay, I don't know if this works, but it says removes any existing debuffs. The Dazzle's good here, especially against Ursa. But does that remove Viper Strike? Because if it does, that's insane. First of all,
let me find out real quick. I'm gonna see if I can find out real quick.
I almost want to load up the test client, like, just to try it out real quick. Like, hold on, pause the game, guys. We have stuff to do. But if it does, that's actually really smart.
So, the Strong Dispel... It's fine, Viper Strike.
Because usually Viper Strike doesn't get dispelled, but...
It cannot be dispelled.
Period?
Corrosive Skin and Viper Strike are not dispelled by the Ursa ult.
Okay.
It is classified as a strong dispel. So if it follows the conventional ways that strong dispels work, no, it will not. But also we know Dota, so you know what Dota's really good at being is consistently inconsistent. But we're here into the game, and it looks like we'll go ahead and introduce the 2 teams.
Dota's about as consistent as the English language. Like, we have strong rules. I before E. Most of the time.
Except after C, and sometimes and then, whenever we want.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
On weekends and holidays, you know.
Yeah.
We'll put I before E.
We'll go ahead and introduce Isurus. On the side of Isurus, we got down here in the bot lane, or we'll stop in the top. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, you know what? We'll start at the top. We got Dulcimer on the Brewmaster, Nihidara on the Dazzle, DDX on the Viper, Fullback on the Visage, and Pepita on the Drow Ranger.
Yep, on the other side for 2kill, the one-eyed wonder Tail from his Han fame, going to be on the mid lane Shadow Fiend. We've got Cafratato on the off lane Zeus. iMonster going to be on the Earthshaker, a much tankier support than last game. We'll have Lolling Blue on the Ursa, and this Iwami, who I have no idea how to say that properly, on
Yumi?
the Rubik.
Maybe?
One more time?
Yumi? Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
That is not real words.
I called him Io last game because he was Io, and so this game I'll just stick with Rubik. And of course, I'm SP Revolution 5, joined by Plague. I'm worried for 2kill and their fans at this point because you've already got Drought. I mean, just look at how hard Viper is winning this. Oh my god, he got the first blood with it.
Yeah.
It was like 3 shots.
Well, in the early stages of the game, it's not going to be a lane that Shadow Fiend can really even contest. You just need to let the Viper get the farm, especially with having the early point in Precision Aura. Because just that extra bit of damage that it gives you, that 9 extra damage is pretty substantial, especially like to be able to last hit. And he can slow you with the Viper Strike, and you see that he's putting 2 early points into Viper Strike, so there's...
Or the poison attack, rather.
Yeah, the poison attack, whatever. Yeah, words are hard.
I was about to say, if he's got 2 early points into Viper Strike, yeah, he's hacking.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, those 2 early points into poison attack are really good, you know.
Yeah.
Words. Dosamania, he's gonna be lifted up here in the top lane. And if brought back, no fissure is gonna drop, so he's gonna just be able to get out of there. Just take a little bit of harass there by both of those supports on the side of 2kill. And you see DDX right here in the mid lane is really just forcing Tail out. There's nothing Tail can really do here. There is gonna be the haste rune getting picked up here by the Earthshaker, going into the top lane.
And he's going to get the bounty taken from him as well. He already saw fullback coming.
Going down, and a lift going on the Dazzle into the Earthshock. This is going to be a dead Dazzle here. Or nope, he's going to go. He did have that early point into Shallow Grave. He might be able to get out. No, Monster is going to be able to. Or no, he is. That's going to be a kill. Shadow Wave coming out at the right time. Dazzle getting a kill. Just salving up, clarity up. And that's going to be a pretty. That's going to be probably close to 1 lane already for Isurus there, and DDX is going to be another kill here in the mid lane, even though Earthshaker TP'd in, dropped the fissure, nothing that he could do since he is still only level 1.
And meanwhile, Ursa getting kited up top, Dolce will be able to salve up as well. I mean, Shadow Fiend's not having a fun time, but he does at least have bottle. He didn't go for the greedy, I mean, you don't really think of it as greedy, but the greedy build of 2 branches and a Wraithband. There, he went with 2 pulled tangos and branches, just saying, hey, I'm going to have my bottle, and we'll see where it goes from there.
Yeah, but, I mean, DDX already has that those early power treads. He did just get clarity popped on him from that that range creep, but this is just not looking good at all for the Shadow Fiend. He does have to go on these stacks.
But he does have them at least, and with the bottle and the stacks, he'll be able to recover some. Unfortunately, though, he's gotten up to his next level there. That's good. I thought he was going to be stuck at level 1 soul count for a while, and that would have been terrible. But of course, you get XP from creeps. Newsflash. I know. Groundbreaking concepts here. And look at this poor courier. He's like, okay, I'll take the bottle, but I'll be back in... It's like 1 hour photo with this guy. Cafratato will at least find a rune down bot, but Visage will also find him and get quite a few hits off, actually.
Yeah, I don't like this offlane Zeus really at all, because with Zeus, it's super greedy to pick this offlane Zeus.
Yeah.
Because you need to secure the levels, and that's not really something that Cafratato is going to have. And you see here that they're going to be pushing Tail into the jungle, be shifting Zeus into the mid lane, and leave Pepita in the bottom just to get free farm, because there's really nothing that you can do to contest this to a ranger. And with 3 early points up in Precision Aura, there's really nothing. You see Cafratato's getting attacked here by DDX, and we didn't have the Visage there. That's going to be a dead,
even had
sad
a double
Zeus.
Damage.
DD rune count, yeah, the DD rune when you're hitting for 170 at the very beginning of the game, there's really nothing that the other lane.
I mean, 1 hit and you've got a lot of your nether toxin damage already working for you.
And there is already Viper Strike up 5 minutes in. DDX is level 7 5 minutes into the game.
Tail is level 5 on the other side, and fullback will get the slow off on him already. They could throw a Viper Strike. I don't even think they don't need to. He'll get a raise off, but it's 5-0 here for Isurus, and 2-kill. Well, it's not looking great.
No, and DDX, he's just king of his lane right now. Shadow Fiend's not even going to be able to come close to the lane again because DDX still has Viper Strike online. He's got a headdress on top of power treads, right now, leading the last hit charts. And if you take a look at his net worth, he's 1,100 gold already on top of anybody in the game.
I mean, I don't want to laugh at 2-kill here, but when you have to send your Shadow Fiend to the
There's
top
going to be a fissure
lane,
here onto the Visage.
Oh, this could be something.
But
Shadow Fiend does
go down
through.
here. And Nihidara is still going to be chased down, not going to be able to get to him. There will be a lightning bolt going down onto DDX. DDX is going to drop the Viper Strike onto the Zeus. Zeus is going to just go ahead, use his Arc Lightning as well as Thunderbolt, but he's not going to be able to get a kill out onto the DDX. DDX is going to be getting a double kill here onto the Earthshaker. DDX.
Guys, he got Brazil.
Buckler closer to his mechanism. And
Did he pick it up? Oh my goodness. And Jal takes a tower. It's 7-1. If only 2-kill was a German, or if only Isurus was
DDX
a German
is going to go
team.
down here
Oh my
into
god.
the mid lane though. Tail with that haste rune, really getting something done there. Getting that mega kill streak is huge. DC is 1,700 gold in the bank now.
What? He could go Midas right now. Like, he could actually get a Midas if he wanted to. I don't think it's a great idea, mind you, but it is a thing. And, wow, Tail really makes doing some work. Yeah.
And he'd be getting it here, but he is just going to like to go for his power treads.
The safer route for sure. And Dolce's evasion working for him great up top. Is Lolling Blue. There will be a lift on him. They will try to get it, but he is safe, indeed. And I don't think any heal does keep him from Ursa. Yeah. DDX, though, throwing off this Viper Strike, and here's where they learned, yep, that does not work, buddy. Lolling Blue will be home. He's alright. He's limping, but he's okay.
And Keferdata is going to be getting killed onto Pepita here in the bot lane with the help of iMonster on that Earthshaker. That's a big pickup there. Dro has been free farming most of the game. She does have her Aquila online, and I wonder what she's going to be electing to go for. With a mom nerf, I'm not really sure what people like to go with on Dro. I do see occasionally mom. I see people going to, like, in the Sans and Yasha. Just would like to see what Pepita would like to go for here. There is a medallion already out for fullback, so that throw's going to be early, super hard.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Mask of Madness come up for Pepita as well, just to take the Roche. Even though you're not on Dire, you do have the Visage. You can do it very quickly, and it keeps
it out of here in the top lane to the Earthshaker. He's going to go out and fissure out DDX, but with that fissure block, Lulling Blue won't be able to get to him, and that's going to leave DDX to get a kill here out on the iMonster without any sort of response. Rubik is TPing in, but it is going to be a late TP. There is already the Viper Strike getting dropped out on Ursa. Ursa's going to go ahead and go down. That's going to be a double kill already for the DDX here, and he's going to be chasing down the Rubik. Rubik is going to be looking for the trees, following HY, but DDX isn't going to have any of that. Iwami is going to end up going down here to the poison attack, triple kill.
Did you see that TP from the Earthshaker where he's like, I'm coming, you know what, you're dead. I'm done. I'm leaving you there.
Yeah, that Earthshaker, only level 4 right now, and with DDX being level 9, almost level 10, there's really nothing that he would have been able to do.
And the worst part is, it's such a skill hero, Viper, you know? Wait, is that the mech on... Oh my... It's a mech, and he just picks up the point booster, too. 9 minutes in, 6k net worth.
DDX rolling in the dough.
643 gold per minute already.
There is going to be the Earthshaker getting caught out. He's going to go down to a soul assumption here by the Visage. Visage is going to be able to spot out Tail here. And we'll see what he can do with those familiars with them being online.
Stun?
And with the medallion getting popped onto him, there is going to be both stuns getting popped, but nothing is going to come up. Tail really wants to get some farm here.
He just wants
a full vision of him.
He wants a little more. He just bought out the mech, so he actually is able to tank up for his team as well, which is pretty big. It's not up to the Viper's point booster as well, but at least he's within like 1,000-ish of Viper. I say when I realize he's actually like 1,500, so. But I do like the mech pickup against this early aggression from Isurus against their high amounts of physical damage. You need that burst heal and armor for sure, but Tail can do little more than sit and watch at the moment.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's
As Fisher does come out. Oh, go ahead.
This is going to be a free tier 2 here. There's nothing that 2Kill can do. This is actually kind of a worthless TP in by the Zeus because they can't defend versus it, and especially with Ursa not having his Blink Dagger online, and he won't have it online for at least another minute and a half.
He does elect to go straight Blink, though, instead of getting a lifesteal item first, which is going to leave Roche pretty open, completely open for your Radiant team. And Pepita going for the Artor build. Kind of. He does get those points in Frost Arrows, though. So.
I'm not a huge fan of the stats build in the draw. You really want to max out your Frost Arrows when you can. And they're going to be popping that Aegis down onto the draw range. Your Capritato is going to end up going down here. That poison attack is just going to take out half of his HP. See there, DDX picking up another kill, dominating right now. Yumi did steal out the Thunderclap, but
he has no way to get in position for it.
Yeah, and he might not even live through it if they can get... Nope, he'll be able to get out. Nobody was chasing around the back end. Blink Dagger finally out for Lonely Blue now. And
that's a huge pickup for him, but is it enough to come back into this game? Like,
well, all he has right now is the Blink Dagger. He has no survivability. He's gonna die the moment that he jumps in.
Yeah,
and
he's got
even
those
with
4 seconds with the ult, but that's pretty much it.
Well, his 4 seconds on the ult are going to be completely negated by the Viper Strike because of the movement slow and the attack speed slow that it brings
so
out.
Even though he damage done, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you will have the overpower to have some of that attack speed, but that's it. The Fissure is going to come out. It's going to block in DDX. DDX isn't going to be afraid, though. You will see him. Never mind. He's not going to go by it. He is going to go to pop that mech, and he's going to get Viper struck up. Capritato. It's going to get silenced up, move back. It's going to be a tier 3 already down. Lolling Blue looking to go in, but he is going to be eating some of the damage there by the Viper. Viper's going to go to Viper strike down to Shadow Fiend. We will have the Zeus Souls go down. Capritato is going to end up going down to
he gets silenced.
DDX. And Lolling Blue, you see there, he's just going to end up going down to the Visage. Medallion of Courage coming up big there. Just dying incredibly quick. Earthshaker is going to get cut out here by the Brewlings. And he's going to end up going down to the right click of that Earth Panda. And also Mania wants to go onto the Rubik as well. Rubik, he does have enough mana for one lift. GG's coming out by 2Kill right there. That's going to be a 13-minute game there by Isurus.
Oh my god, just team fight after team fight. And this is what Viper will do. He'll win his lane, he'll just snowball out of control. It's like, guys, can we fight Viper? Oh, he has a double damage. Oh, he has Viper Strike. Oh, he's killing... Oh, I'm dead. Guys, Viper's here. I'm dead. I think I feel the poison. I'm dead. You know?
Yeah. I mean, if you notice there, the only person that actually had a huge chunk... The only person that had a huge chunk of kills was DDX there. Really just not respecting him in the mid lane. They let Tail get down pretty early, and that was... It's kind of on iMonster, at least in my eyes, because you have that. You pick the Earthshaker so you can prevent that first blood from happening, and so you can secure your Shadow Fiend some farm because of the Fissure block.
But if you can't do that, and that Fissure block top was just heartbreaking for Ursa, because Ursa's like, okay, we can get it. And iMonster's like, ooh, let me help. Throws down the Fissure, and Ursa's just like, dude, you're dead. There's nothing I can do from over here. I could walk around the trees, but by that time you're dead and so am I. It was like he was just stuck in a cage. Like, well, I guess I'll watch my support die. And, yeah. Well, that's gonna be it for us tonight, Plague. I think this is one of our shortest casts ever. Yeah.
It's the shortest game I've ever casted, just shy of 13 minutes. I don't really have... There's not really a whole lot to analyze. It's just Isurus stomped all over 2Kill.
DDX Dota, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, DDX just playing incredibly well there. Super impressed.
Anyways,
but I guess that's gonna be PlagueDota. signing off.
Yeah, and SP Revolution 5 signing off. Thank you guys for coming out. Don't forget to follow Truesight TV. I think we've gotten a good 20-some followers this evening. I really appreciate you guys coming out. Don't forget to follow the channel on your way out if you haven't yet. And, yeah, we'll see you guys sometime later. There'll probably be some kind of game tomorrow night. We'll see. But again, the best way to keep up with us is follow on Truesight TV at Twitter, at Facebook, at Twitch as well. And we will see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and have a good night.